I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What is going on, FMFAM? Happy Friday. I don't know if y'all saw earlier. We was live earlier. Hold on. My mic monitoring is so crazy right now. I can hear myself more than I want to. All right. What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Like I said, I don't know if y'all saw earlier, man. I was pulling some turbos off of a twin Turbski Infinity, a Nissan Infinity, just an Infinity. A little fun. First time pulling turbos off of that engine. First time working on that engine. So hopefully the next one I do won't be for a very, very long time, because it should be on a 400, the Nissan 400Z, which I don't predict those failing. Hopefully not. Hopefully they worked out all the quirks on them. Anyways, we're gonna talk about some. Oh, appreciate that, M. JT a couple weeks ago, I think it was about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Man, my brain is always thinking like, what are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna talk about? What are we gonna talk about? So he had mentioned something about if a shop performs a repair and that doesn't fix the vehicle, and the customer, instead of taking it back to the facility that they got the repair done, if they take it to a different repair facility, and whatever the second shop does fixes the vehicle, is the customer entitled to a refund? The only way I've ever experienced it was I had a customer put a transmission in, and for some reason, I don't know why, it's always this side of the axle. It's always this side on this vehicle, but a Sentra, the previous generation Sentra, you put the passenger side axle in, you seat it in. There's no other way but to just, what's that thing called? Shake weight. You shake weight that motherfucker in until it seats into the transmission. You'll feel it pop and you'll hear it pop. I don't know why, but these axles like to pop out, and there's now a recall on the current model Sentra Kicks, one of those, where the circlip fails. Now, what's crazy about this, it was when we do these transmissions on this previous model Sentra, which is 2013 through 19, I believe. We replaced the driver's side circlip Nissan requires us to replace the driver's side only, not the passenger side. Why? I have no idea. So I don't know what's going on with these circlips. They'll back out. So they ended up going out of state. They made it out of state. They made it to their destination city. Once they got into the city, they had no movement. So they ended up getting it towed to a Nissan facility, and they ended up replacing the circlip and putting the axle back in, and they were good. So it cost the, I don't know if it was the customer, if they were charging the customer DIAG plus removal and installation of the CV axle plus fluid, or if they were just, if we were getting charged. Either way, we paid for the repair. We paid for it because there's no way of telling, you know, what am I going to say? Yeah, boss, of course I see it in, like, I test drove the damn vehicle 20 miles. I mean, come on now. They made it 500-600 miles. What the hell? So in that instance, yes, my shop sent a check to that other facility, and they got taken care of. The customer wasn't charged. The customer didn't pay nothing. And that was the last we heard of that situation. But I have not came across a situation where I've seen those axle clips pop out. In a pinch, I'll flip the clip around. That's when you're taking the axle out, Baja. I've had them fucking just mangle up coming out. But I've never been in a situation where a customer that I know of, okay, that I know of, I don't know if a vehicle I've worked on has gone to another repair facility after I worked on it, had the same issues, and they then got their vehicle repaired somewhere else with a different outcome than what I did. I haven't experienced that yet. Normally, if they do have the same issue, which we call a comeback, and they bring it back to us, of course, we don't charge no DIAG. If we scan it and the same, or if the symptom is the same as before, we don't charge no DIAG, especially if it's under warranty. Come on now. So I want to know, have y'all ever experienced that? Have y'all gotten refunds for something like that? Because I'm curious. I know JT was curious when he talked about it. So I don't know. I want to know y'all's experience, y'all, and y'all in the aftermarket shops, or aftermarket. I don't know why I call y'all aftermarket, independent shops, non-dealers. That's mine, Daddy. Yours is right there. That's Daddy's. He's right there. Do y'all offer refunds, or do y'all offer them, hey, you know what, bring it back over here? If what we didn't fix your vehicle, bring it back over here. But normally the customer already has bad taste in their mouth, and that sucks. So comebacks are never fun. Complaining customers are never fun. It's just a mess. So Turner up in the building first. He first. Shannon second. We're calling out the members right quick. Eric Bonilla, what's going on? What's going on? Peter, what's going on? Who else we got up in here? I know I saw Quick Wrench Rider. What up? Quick. Harbor Area Tech, what's going on, my dude? Number one moderator right there. Super, how's it going, brother? Baja, how's it going? How's it going? And Sergio, what is up? I just saw a funny comment. We'll get to that here in a second. So Turner first. Hey everybody, how's it going? Turner, how you doing? Shannon Dickinson second. Man Leisure third. Oh well. What's up, Fluffy? How was your week going, bro? It's been going, man. It's been, being that we got a full shop now, a workflow is just so spread out. And I mean, what I do this week, I did an HVAC box. These are my biggest tickets. An HVAC box, which paid the whole vehicle, everything I did to it, like 17 hours, right? And I had a couple little warranty tickets, recalls, and this and that. And then now I'm working on this engine. I'm not going to finish this engine this week. I worked on it today. I worked on it. a smidge yesterday. Very little. I took the wiper cowl off and I got the harness up top, just folded over onto the engine. And I was like, I'm out. Tomorrow I'm just gonna go in for a couple hours, separate it, and then I have to wait. Fucking Baja. Appreciate that $5 donation, Baja. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I'm like, how the hell are you doing that? But what was I saying? Oh, I need to wait on a decision for one of the heater pipes that goes. It goes around the turbo. So I'm gonna be stuck no matter what, because I don't even know if I showed it on that stream, but there's 3 like brazing points where the pipe branches off to go to I believe one goes to the turbo and another one goes to the throttle body on that side, and they're leaking. So I'm like, damn, I don't want to throw that pipe back on. In the vehicle, it looks like I can almost guarantee it's almost impossible to replace that pipe, because it's so tight. I don't know if y'all ever seen in the 350 370Z engine bay, the motor is just in there. It's like it's just hugged by the strut towers and everything. It's a tight fit. So I'm gonna be at a standstill. Then the tensioner, which I didn't even show y'all. This vehicle threw a belt sometime. I have no. Hit me up, Fluff. I'll get you making money on that VR30. It doesn't seem that complicated. It doesn't. It's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of fucking connectors. That harness is crazy. The way it routes through everything, the whole cooling system for the trans cooler, oil cooler, turbos, the way it routes to the back of the heads. It's complex. It's a pretty sophisticated system, but yeah, this damn Infinity, I don't know when, threw a belt. So somebody put a belt on it, but there's pieces of belt still everywhere on the pulley system. The tensioner, it looks like they had like a like a 2 millimeter a 2 millimeter hex wrench put into the lock of the tensioner, and they left it there so that thing looks like a fucking Z. Where you put your ratchet in to loosen the tension, that's broke. I'm like, what in the hell? Who's how do you break that? How in the hell do you break the tensioner where the anvil of the ratchet goes? I do not understand that. So, but yeah, it should be fairly simple the next time. Hopefully, I don't do one for a very long time, especially since the 400, the Nissan 400Z or whatever they're calling it, the new Z car, being that that's a new car. I hope we don't see those for a very long time. Because apparently, I guess on the Infinity, the turbos like to fail on those, which mine's turboed up. So I'm turboed up. Mine's sludged up, so it's getting engine and it's getting turbos. We ain't taking a risk on that. So that's been my week, bro. And it's gonna carry into next week. Hey, yo, what is up, Fluffy TBSS? How you doing, bro? How's it going? Oh shit, I forgot about these. Here's to running 2 streams at once. Nice, and makes a fluffy jelly. Yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm like, man, how the hell are you finding out how to do this? That's pretty freaking cool. But it just seems a little too complicated for me because I sometimes I'm in a hurry, just hop on. But yeah, that's pretty cool though. Thank you, Baja. Mr. DLC, Mr. Fluff, what's up? Sorry I'm late to the live. You good, DLC? You good? You good? Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Yes, please hit that like button. We got 17 viewers. We got 9 likes up in here. I like to see that number a little bit even, especially early on. But appreciate those donations. It goes a long way. And I lost my spot. It was definitely a long, slow week for me. Oh, I feel you on that, bro. I feel you. as we're getting closer to school starting, I'm just like, man, I'm losing motivation. And that happens when our shop gets filled up. Cause like you have to bank on the 1 or 2, maybe 3 cars that you get a day. Like, and hello everybody. Frank the Tank, how's it going, brother? Hello, Peter. What up, FMFAM? How's it going, Shannon? Yo, well, what's up, Big Fluff? Ben's is this who I think it is? Is it who I think it is? Maybe you change your name, bro. Wrenching, hitting it with the emojis. Appreciate that, Shannon. Fluffy. Emily's your how's it going? Rise and shine. It's Fluffy time. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, Shannon. Damn, I forgot about that, bro. Always here in the background. Appreciate it, WB. Mike loud and clear. M, appreciate you. I forgot. Ooh, M, you beat Supra. Is Supra in here? Yeah, he is in here. What up, Wild Quicker? How's it going? Remember to smash that like button. Yes, absolutely. Y'all listen to Turner. Listen to Turner. Listen to DLC. Listen to anybody who says hit that thumbs up. What's wrong with that motor? Sludged up, bro. It's sludged up. They lost oil pressure. When I drained the oil, they had like less than a quart in there. Dropped the pan. Man, whatever was in the pan looked like jello. Not a good day. Not a good day. I had pulled the valve cover for extended warranty, and which I'm surprised extended warranty even entertained this, but they ended up approving the engine. And the only way they approve the engine is if they could show for oil change receipts, right? That's crazy. Sludged up. Hey Dave, did you make it home? Just caught here. Supra, what is up? Hey Supra. Oh yeah, he was in here. Damn it. No, yeah, I did call him out earlier. I'm tripping. Hey Shannon, damn ads already? I guess we are 18 minutes in. I've seen those axle clips pop out in a pinch. I'll flip the clip around. So you'll flip it, right? Not turn it, but actually grab the clip, take it off, turn it, put it back on. Back at Nissan, did an oil change and rotate. Vehicle came back after 3Ks, and all of a sudden lug nuts were hand tight. Oh, that's kind of hard to I call bullshit on that. Not on you, Supra. I just call bullshit on the complaint. I'm not gonna believe that. No, you went 3K on loose lug nuts. That's no bullshit. Somebody fucked with it. Somebody messed with this vehicle. That's it. I love comebacks. Just more money for me. Sometimes it can. Sometimes it can. Supra Market was paint on the rim. If it ain't seat right. Huh? Kaka, what? What up, Sergio? Yep, if you can't get a clip, I'll use a pick to walk the clip off. Turn it 180 around so the inside is facing the outside, not rotating, just vertical. I gotcha. Cool. No refunds unless it has to do with my workmanship, but never on parts or OEM failures or design flaws. Okay, so this is where Turner, you made a good point. What I mean is if it was misdiagnosed. Okay, now of course there's not going to be a refund if let's say I do a repair, right? I do a repair. I put let's just say a mass airflow on, right? A mass airflow. Customer bought a mass airflow from us. Just turns out that part became defective. They take it to another shop. I just had a mass airflow. They come up with the same diagnosis and like, well, the mass airflow is still bad. At that point, that's not my fault. Now, if I said, oh, it needed a mass airflow sensor, but then you find out one of the, let's say a PCV hose or a crossover hose was leaking and that's what was causing the mass airflow code, then absolutely, I misdiagnosed it. I fucked up. And are they entitled to a refund? I can't speak on that. That's gonna be up to whoever's running the show. But I mean, we all know what's right? Hit me up, Flo. I'll get you making money on that VR30. Man, I might have to. If we start seeing them Z's come in, I might have to hit you up, bro. ITB 17 004 Infinity side, if I recall, for the belt issue. They had a hold up. It was a TSB or was it a recall? Holy shit. I'm gonna have to look that up, bro. Can I get a oh yeah? What up, Ike? Man, it's been some time since we seen you up in here, bro. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully the fam is doing good as well. I know you got the growing family. You got another one on the way? I could have heard somewhere along the line you had another one on the way, bro. Just put it in the driveway. All right, quick. I'm gonna be sending out some invites here in a little bit. It was 5 minutes in at time. Holy why? I don't understand why. I can understand in the beginning as soon as you click on, but I cannot understand so soon. That's a trip. Midas owner put the contaminated gas I've been pulling out of the trucks and cars for the last 3 weeks. Huh? Holy shit, for real? That is crazy. That was a bad day for him, for real. Only time I get comebacks is when I call the customer after remembering I forgot something. Oh, dude, I hate that. I hate that. I'll be like, did I forget this? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's never a good feeling. It's always that gut feeling, too. When kids spend $60K for a car and the manufacturers get, yeah, it's not good. That is not good, bro. Hell no. Worst part of a comeback is getting someone else's comeback. Then you fix and diag it correctly. You get hit with the bad survey and ding. Yes, that is very true. And what sucks even more is they say, I don't know if this is necessarily true. I heard that with Nissan, they only get one survey every. You might want to help me out on this. You might know more than I do. What I heard is like they only get one every 30 days or every 60 days or 90 days. One of those. They only get one survey, and the one survey they get is gonna be on the first repair order. So if it comes back 2 weeks later and you now get the vehicle, supposedly it's not gonna ding you, which I highly doubt. I'm not too sure on that though. But yeah, dude, I don't want their comeback. Like, if they're not here, hold it till they come back. I don't want to be responsible for this issue. Cause yeah, not only that, that's my reputation. And that's money on the line, bro. That is money on the line. But I just hope that if I do get somebody else's comeback and I fix the vehicle, hopefully that changes their mind on being upset. I did at least 2 warranty engines for the VR30 a week and at least 3 set of turbos. Holy that's a lot, bro. It was a TSB. Might have to look it up. That is crazy. Hell no, I went to PetSmart and got new. You tripping, bro. I'm gonna be doing an evap core on a Volvo XC50 next week, dude. Good luck. Rather you than me. That's all I'm gonna say. That one survey can be opened for 30 days, but the next one won't follow until 30 days on the next service. Okay, so they can, if it ends up being a comeback, 45 days later, oh, you're fucked. You're fucked. I also heard that tech number on the first work order. See, I don't know about that either. I and that not prevents me, but it keeps me from wanting to take over a ticket from somebody else that they diagnosed and they got paid for the first line. I'm not saying that they can't diagnose out there, but if for some reason maybe they did misdiagnose it and they want me to put, and I've been told this too. Well, if you get it from somebody else, you should re-diagnose it. That's not y'all are giving me the ticket to install SOP part, or they're not here and parts came in and vehicle is still here. Yeah, no, that's why is that gonna fall on me? If I'm going to re-diagnose it, I want to get paid the diagnosis, not just replacement. You know. So yeah, I have no idea about that either, Baha. When I have to deal with someone else's comebacks, I go up to the desk and talk to the customer and tell them, "Don't worry, I will deal with it." Personally, making them think they are getting the gold star treatment, and then I go up front and talk crap with the sales rep and make it sound like we were saving them money. Am I lagging? Connection unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in your router or moving closer. What the hell? You know, and I've been having trouble with this shit on. Okay, I'm good. Nope, connection unstable again. Damn it. Uh, VQ35 direct. Ooh, another. Yeah, then VQ35 direct injected. I'm seeing those. I am seeing those. Heard y'all getting the VC motor to use. Um, the one you're talking about, the 1.5, the little the little 3-cylinder. We've done a few. We've done a few. You know, the news is out there. Normally, director can have survey changed to previous tech. Can they? Okay, so they're supposed to contact contact Nissan and have it performed or done. I've seen it done personally. Man, why didn't you get mine all reversed then? What the hell? You know, when you were with us, I got the most bad surveys. I'm kidding. I thought we were boys. 2.0. 2.0. Yeah, I've only seen a couple of the 2.0s at the shop. I've had years of making bad experience into good ones for customers, and all the trade I have worked. That's good. Real good. Yeah, damn. What was your name before? Fucking hell. I'm having a hard time remembering what the hell it was. My saying is I don't share tickets as long as surveys exist. Now, okay, if the vehicle's older than 7 years, well, okay, let's do it. Let's go for it. But 7-year rule, because I changed. Oh, that's fucked up. I believe that too. And guys, we get like a bonus. All right. So the company we work for, we don't work for said manufacturer, right? Franchisees. So it's like, you go to a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A or something like that, right? Their owner is a franchisee. Or just think of it like the tool trucks, okay? The tool truck, the person running that truck is a franchisee. He has to do certain things in order to wear said company's name. So dealerships are like that. So if we stack so many good, or we qualify for so many, we meet Nissan's numbers or the manufacturer's numbers and satisfy that, and we have the training and the certification and this and that, then Nissan themselves ends up sending us a quarterly bonus. So I've before, it used to not be like that. Before, it used to be the dealership as a whole, and then it got split up amongst the qualifying techs. Now, each technician that is qualified, like a master, they get a set amount, but we go on a point system. So it's a total of 20 points. If you get 20 points, then you qualify for the whole thing, which is pretty cool. So comebacks, ooh, that just makes your target a lot cleaner. Your diagnosis a lot cleaner. Like, you're even though we're trying to diagnose as quickly as possible, as efficient as possible, we want our diagnosis to be spot on, especially if we know there's a survey going to be connected to it. But regardless, we should be diagnosing these vehicles appropriately, because yeah, that's messed up. VC Motors going in y'all Pathfinders soon. Oh, I really hope not. I really, yeah. How are they gonna fit turbos up in there? that Pathfinder's a quick or a tight fit. Dom, yeah, Dom Terraquist. Damn it, Benz. Okay, I don't know why I had a brain for it. Subaru extended the surveys to 10 years. Holy smokes! I don't think we have a mileage cap, but we do have a year cap at 7 years. Ooh, the harness on the VC are garbage because they because they Mexican. Damn it, boy. This happens all the time. Customer don't want to go back. Yeah, they don't want to. But JT, have you ever experienced that to where you get called into the office? Yeah, they said that you did this or that and the other. They took it over here and they came up with a different diagnosis, and whatever they came up with at the other repair facility fixed their vehicle. I haven't experienced that yet. There's always a first for everything, but I have not experienced that yet, and I don't want to. I don't want to. That pic you posted of you and your uncle, you look way older, bro. I've been looking older than that fool since the day I was born. Is the same director with you, Flo? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. All the time. Really? They be doing that to y'all? Man, I'd be like, hell nah, prove it. Prove it to me. Prove it to me that my diagnosis was wrong. Oh, hell no. Forget all that. All right, who's trying to come on? Who's trying to come on? I know I need to, let me see, present. No, not present, invite. Yeah. I always say this, I don't want to be on too long, but, we get caught up in conversation. Damn, that's crazy. Is it, though? Is it? I mean, if you really think about it, is it crazy, though? JT, you going to join the stream tonight? If you have, I want to show you more parts, but no, for real, it was awesome last time with you. Yeah, we had a good time with JT last time. That was freaking awesome. Turn. I'm in bed on my phone, dog. Oh, hey, CP be doing the same thing, bro. He just don't turn his camera on. He just be talking to us. But next time, bro. Next time we'll be able to do it. And we needed to get another stream together. Yo, I don't know if you notice this when you go live, right? It has a little button that says "Do it," do a dual stream, do it stream or something like that, to where we could go live together and outwork each other, bro. What's up, dog? You could be doing your ZR transmission. I'll be doing a CVT. Hey, I'm in bed. It's all good, bro. We need a steak. We need a steak day. Big dog. They talking about making some steaks pretty soon. Hope that happens, but that is to be determined. Who else? Oh yeah. Quick range. Well, this little boy over here talking to him. So put them Walmart plaid pajamas on and get your butt on stream. We all have them PJs. Y'all have them PJs on. I don't know what y'all only see me from here down. I could be wearing a crop top for all y'all know. You know what I mean? Boy over here acting like he's sleeping. Being noisy. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but this grape Kool-Aid. This grape Gatorade. Fire. I love it. Grape Kool-Aid smack too. Mac Crop. What are you talking about? Fluffy is wearing plaid. Mac Crop. Oh yeah. Fluffy is wearing plaid PJ bottoms. I have seen them. Really? Oh, relay. Well, I sent out a couple. Did I send it to the quick range? Yeah. Yes, I did. Sent out a couple links.
I don't have any pajamas. The only thing I own are these things. I got 12 pairs of these, and I got one pair that's just only for special occasions.
You have a special occasion. You have a special occasion. He said, "Got that diabetes Kool-Aid." Hell yeah! I don't know, dude. I grew up on Kool-Aid, bro. No, I didn't grow up on Kool-Aid. I grew up on Flavor Aid. Mom said the Kool-Aid packets were too expensive.
You didn't have Tang? Tang was like quarter the price of Kool-Aid.
The Tang I remember was in these little plastic jugs with the pre-mixed sugar in it.
Yeah.
Man, but Flavor 8, hey, hell yeah, get the diabetes Kool-Aid. Just saying hi at Ford Flex. Going out in with a van for AC, followed by a 7K BMW repair that needs internal engine work. The customer finally played to. Oh, wow. That's what's up, Miss Girl. Flavor 8A. Do you know how we did it over there?
I gotta say that sealed head ratchet that you got there, Fluffy, looks pretty sexy. Makes me wish that we had a Mac dealer up here.
Oh,
nice looking ratchet for a sealed head.
Yeah, they came out with the 1/4 inch. Well, I've been wanting a extended reach, right?
Yeah.
The Mac, they don't offer one for Mac. The DeWalt extended reach, I don't like the battery placement. I think it's horrible. It feels too bulky in the hand. Snap-on, I just don't want to. Milwaukee, there's too much hype around Milwaukee. But when they came out with the 1/4 inch sealed extended reach, I was like, I hope they come out with 3/8.
Yeah.
And my dealer didn't think they were going to. And then finally, you know, he showed me the flyer. I was like, dude, I just bought all this shit from you. He's like, I can order it and hold it. Well, it came in today, and I was like, if we put it on my account, what do you want? He goes, we'll just keep it the same. You know, you're gonna pay me no matter what. I was like, all right. So
nice.
Perks to having a good relationship with your dealer, because I owe him more money than what I should. Then I usually allow myself. But it's all right. It's all right. We'll get it taken care of. One time I had a noise on a Ford back in U-Haul. Noise only happened when coming to a hard stop. Found a Modelo in the. What the hell? I believe that. I believe that. We came across one where there was like a 12 millimeter socket. Not even a 12. It was an 11 millimeter socket in the crash bar up front. Not the crash bar. The bumper. Okay, not the bumper cover, but the actual bumper reinforcement. The one that goes frame rail to frame rail. That. The bumper bar, I guess you want to say. But yeah, there was an 11 millimeter just rolling in about 2 inches in that little beam. The impact bar. Yeah, there you go. So they take off and it'd roll back. They'd stop. Nobody could figure out this damn noise. And then finally, you know, a bunch of us, like, they were able to actually make it happen in the stall. I don't know if you were there. That shit was crazy. That thing was rusted. It looked like it'd been in there for a long time already.
Yeah.
Impact bar. Fluffy went over his allowance. Yes, it was over my allowance. A lot over my allowance. So I might not buy anything from Matco for the rest of the year. I don't know if that's possible, though. I don't know if that's possible. Closing shot for the night. More work in the AM for me. Same with me. Hey,
Jamie's staying busy, keeping out of trouble. That's a good thing.
Ike, I'm out, Papa. I'll call you tomorrow. All right, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out, though. I'm just kidding. So what you been up to, Turner?
Well, I finally got the last little couple pieces for that Ford that I've been sitting on for the last 2 months. Got it all put back together, and then I'm looking at my nuts and bolts there. I'm like, why do I got extra nuts and bolts here? And I'm trying to remember back to when I took the dang thing apart. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot there are a whole bunch of nuts and bolts that were sitting underneath the truck that I picked up from another job. I'm like, okay, not missing anything.
Yeah. That's how I feel every time I do a dash too. I'm like, man, I better not have. And then I'll be like, fuck, I got one extra screw. Where does it go? And then I'm like, oh, glove box. I missed one. Or I'm not at that step yet. And I'm like,
that's the thing is like a lot of the vehicles that I work on, I replace a lot of the hardware on it because I just don't want to put it back in. So I just throw the hardware on the ground. So when I'm working on something, I'll go. Sometimes I'll see the bolts on the ground. I'll pick them up and I'll just set them down. And that sometimes that just messes me up because I'm at the end of the job and going, where'd these bolts come from?
You know, I've had to do a free flat repair by doing that
Yeah.
because I had a brake pad on the ground. I just grabbed the brake pad, popped it out the caliper, threw it down.
Yeah.
Well, it hit something and it landed like kind of behind the tire.
Yeah.
Well, when I set the vehicle down, it was behind the tire with the squealer up. I go to back out and I just hear pop, psh, and the car just goes. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And I get out there, the fucking brake pad stuck in the tire. I was like,
Joy.
"Oh, what the fuck?" And it's stuff like that. I don't even tell anybody. I just get it done. I already know what's gonna happen. Fix the tire, right? Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Why even make a big deal out of it? Just get it done.
So get it done, get her out. Don't let the customer.
Fuck. I was so mad at myself for that. So after that, I was like, nope, brake pads, they're going in the trash or they're going where the metal goes. Fuck that.
Yeah. Every place that I've gone to, like if I'm at the shop and they've got to come back, they all always turn around. Oh well, we got this guy. He comes in, deals with the special jobs and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Just give me a second. I'll run out back, grab them, and I come out front. And I always like, okay, don't worry, we're gonna take care of this. No need to panic. No need to be angry. I'm gonna personally take care of this for you. They're gonna pay the extra money to have me deal with this for you. It's not going to come out of your pocket. We're going to get this fixed, done, and right. And I always play it up, play it up. That way, it lowers their levels down. Like that's the thing is you always got to have someone in the shop and just get their levels down so they're not in like panic anger mode anymore.
Yeah.
And just go out, get it fixed, bring it back in. Then you come up front. And then you make it look like you're talking with the sales manager or the rep that's dealing with customers. Say, okay, well, it did need this is okay. We're going to return this, replace this and that. And then we'll throw them like $60, $80 back on the job and say, well, we worked it out and all this stuff. And for you having to drive back here and stuff like that, how about we give you $60 refund right now on this? And we've got it taken care of and dealt with. But, and like
now, will there be a refund or y'all give them credit too, or?
I'll give them credit and stuff like that, depending on the shop that I'm at. That's the thing is that's how I've always dealt with it. Even with my own customers, like I turn it. Don't worry, my crew was here. They were working on your house. They were doing this. This got missed. Okay, I'm here now. I'm going to make sure that it's done. I'm going to do it. I'm going to deal with it and make sure it's taken care of properly. And I like the whole entire thing when they come in. They're going to be angry. They're going to be upset. You got to de-escalate them, and I found that's the best way. You just pull out the oldest guy in the shop, have him come up the front, and say, "You know what? I only deal with these jobs and these jobs only. But for this case, I'm going to deal with it for you. I'm gonna make sure this gets dealt with properly. So that way, they think they're getting the best of the best on their vehicle. It's one of the oldest little hustles in the world for that stuff. So.
Like my buddy in the comments, I was talking about the surveys and stuff. Dude, that dude can de-escalate a situation like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why he's a manager and runs several shops. Yeah. Like he can talk. He can talk to some customers and definitely de-escalate some situations. Dunzo, appreciate that. Y'all moved in the new shop.
I'm very good at de-escalating a situation with a customer.
I can't. I get annoyed.
There's a lot of times if I see my sales associate having a problem with the customer, I'll go up there, even if it's not on the car I'm working on, and I'll start talking to them, discuss what it is, and just basically I shoot them straight. I said, getting mad, yelling and screaming isn't going to solve a thing. We're working on it. We'll get it done as soon as possible. I don't know why you're upset. We told you it could be 2 to 3 days. And you're back the very same day bitching it's not done yet. Say it's over something like that, or they feel as though something wasn't fixed. A lot of times is miscommunication. What they told us versus what we found. Like for instance, I got clunking noise over bumps. Okay, my tech found that. He found a bad outer tie rod, maybe bad controller, maybe some bad link pins. We sold it, fixed it, aligned it. They come back bitching. It's still doing the same thing I brought it in for. Well, what's it doing? When I'm down the expressway going 75 miles an hour, you hear a roaring noise. It's not at all what the description of your first complaint was.
Nope.
So we didn't drive at 70 miles an hour. We drove it around a bumpy parking lot, heard your clunking noises that you brought it in for, and that's what we found. Your clunking's gone, correct? Yes. Well, maybe you should have mentioned that you have to go 70 miles an hour, and you also hear another additional noise, which maybe a tuned-in technician like myself that's been doing it for almost 30 years. It's just called 30 years. I might have took the car 40 miles an hour and heard the wheel bearing.
Wheel bearing or tires.
Tires or wheel bearing, whatever.
Yeah, I see that.
Up being a wheel bearing. You didn't have to go 70 to hear it.
That is the worst diagnosis.
I could clearly hear it at 40, so I imagine at 70 it was wah. But at 40, I could hear it, and I could hear it change when I turned the wheel. And I'm like, all you had to do is say you had a roaring noise too. We'd have drove it a little more. We were looking for clunks and rattling noise.
And that's the thing too with technicians. When you complain about a certain noise, we block everything else out and we're focused on that single noise. I don't know if y'all are like that, but there's times I get like tunnel eared, I guess. Tunnel hearing. Like I'm listening.
I've driven cars that are so beat to shit, and the customer says that it makes a noise over bumps, or it's got a weird noise to it. I drive it around. I'm like, what fucking weird noise are they talking about? They talking about the squeal tabs riding on the rotors? They talking about the bad wheel bearings they have? Are they talking about the bad sway bar links they have? Or I mean, the whole damn car is falling apart. They talking about the exhaust heat shield rattling on the freaking that fell down and it rusted out and it fell down and it's rattling on the muffler. I mean, which one of these 8 noises are you talking about?
Yeah. That's sometimes when it's just best to grab the customer, throw them in the seat, and go for a drive with them and say, "Okay, you tell me which one. Which one?"
Yeah, that's what I literally will do. And tell me which one are you talking about? Because the noise, and then it comes up. They're worried about this rattling. That's a fucking heat shield that I could probably throw a self-tapper back up and kind of hold back in place or whatever, maybe tack welded or whatever. And I'm like, this is the least of your concerns. I mean,
or come to find out it's a freaking sunglasses in their little holder.
Yeah. I love that one. It makes noise when I make hard turns and there's a bunch of shit in the fucking trunk that's rolling around. I mean, literally, a guy said had a set of balls for a pool table, and they were all loose in his trunk. And he says he gives weird noises when he turns the car from side to side, and that's all that was in the trunk. And these things were literally banging and bouncing off each other. I drove the car. I'm like, "Is this the noise you hear? Can I take you for a quick ride?" Yeah. I said, "Are you aware there's a bunch of pool table balls in your trunk rolling around, bumping into each other? And that's the noise you're hearing?" "Oh, man, I totally forgot I put those in the trunk." Well, that's the noise.
If they would do a little digging themselves sometimes, it would save them some money.
I'm as surprised when my guys tomorrow, they're going to come in, they'll be shocked that I have that freaking heater core done.
Well, what'd you stay till 10, 11?
Well, I started it paid 11 hours, 11.2. I started it at about 7:30 once everybody left.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
shit.
I got it done, even wiped down, detailed, cleaned up on the interior, all that. I got it done about quarter 11.
Sir, that's highway robbery. You charged them 11 hours and you got it done in 4.
I know the tricks.
I'm just kidding.
You don't have to take the whole heater box out on the Ford Escape. You just got to take the driver's door off.
You said that wrong.
You got unbolt a bunch of shit.
It's not an Escape.
The box bolts to the dash. Bottom line is you take all the right stuff off, get all the right bolts out, that whole part of the box to the dash, and then you roll the dash. You roll it, pop it off, and I said you got 2 more little bolts, 7 mils at the top of the heater box or the Havoc box, and all you gotta do is take a screw out, move the thing that's like supporting the heater core tubes going out to the car, to the engine bay. And I kid you not, you can lean the box back just a hair and slide the heater core right out, slide the new one back in, put it up, throw the shit right back up. You don't have to take the whole box out.
Damn.
Now, if it's evap core, you got to take the box out.
Nissan, man, you got to disassemble the whole freaking box.
Oh yeah,
some of the Altimas, the older Altimas, you could do it in the car. You know,
some of them are some of a bitch, some aren't.
Yeah.
Have you ever run into those customers you want to charge them extra just because they're dumbasses?
I did a newer F-150. And,
I can't.
I did an evap
it's
core
called
on
idiot tax.
I did an evap core on a newer F-150, and that was a pain in the ass.
Let's see. Dad's Garage. I just had a low miles car come in from another shop with a fuel line quick connect broken and held together with zip tie and hose clamp. Oh my god, it's horrifying what some shops will send people. Dude, for real.
Or you have
I don't know. I fell apart when I loosened the clamp. That is crazy.
You probably don't see shit compared to me. So
I don't doubt it.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know what we have to do a lot of up here in Michigan on older cars? Replace brake lines, replace steel fuel lines on older vehicles, which I usually don't replace with steel. I usually will design it. I got a kit to make my own nylon lines, so I'll make my own nylon line set, so it's not steel anymore. But you should see some of the brake line things I see come in my shop.
Those don't balloon a little bit.
What?
Those nylon lines?
No, they.
Oh, I'm tripping. I know which ones you're talking about. I'm thinking the braided lines, like for the hoses.
No, these I cut and I can kink, bend, twist, put whatever quick disconnects I want onto them. But brake lines, you wouldn't believe the hack work I see with brake lines. I mean, this shit just rerouted, so not even close to how it was run factory. Just literally shot right across the car, rubbing every damn thing. You know, twisted all funny, coiled up. I mean, it's just a failure waiting to happen. And I look up at the car, I'm like, holy shit, who did this spaghetti? I mean, I would be embarrassed if my name was on it. And then to find out, I look at it carefully, this customer's complaining about a brake issue, and you see it's been leaking ever so slightly around the we're threaded into a flex hose or threaded into a wheel cylinder or something. And I take it off and take a look at it. It's not even double flared, it's single flared. Or if they bubble flared it or metric flare, it's the nastiest metric flare you ever see. I don't know what kind of tool they use to do it, but I see a lot of single flares instead of double flares.
Probably use a snap-on flare.
The snap-on flare works pretty good. So does the Lyles. And I think the Lyles are the same as Capri's. And it's the same as Macos. If you have the little dude, if you have the little one.
You know,
I don't think Snap-on makes their own flaring tool. Do they?
Do you think I own a flaring set? A flaring toolkit?
I don't know. You probably don't.
I don't.
I was going to say, down south, you guys don't see all the rusted brake lines.
Yeah, nah.
I see some really special jobs done.
I can flare some. I can flare, but you know, because that's something that they had us practice in tech school and high school.
I have ability to flare a lot of stuff. I have the Master Cool hydraulic flaring kit. I have 2 Snap-on flaring kits. I don't know if they're made by Snap-on or if they're freaking rebrand OTCs or rebranded Langs. But they're the old-fashioned style flaring kits. One's a bubble flare, one's a standard flare or double flare. And then I have the Lyle kits. There's double flares and metric flares or bubble flares.
Dude, and what's crazy?
The Lyle fit in a really small area.
Flaring is so easy to do, though.
You wouldn't believe it, though. Some of these people don't know.
I know, it's crazy.
They don't know what a double flare is, so they do a single flare. And they shove it in there and tighten the hell out of it, hope it stays and doesn't fall out. I've never seen one pop out, but they leak.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if I ever run into an issue, I'm gonna have to redo the Silverados.
Oh, compression fittings. I've seen compression fittings like you wouldn't believe on brake lines. And I will say this. compression fittings are not an authorized repair, legally speaking, but in a drum brake line, they will work because there's not enough pressure going to the rear wheel cylinders because of the
Proportioning
valve doesn't allow that much pressure to go back there because it only needs a little bit of pressure to throw the shoes out, and then the shoes jam and do their own thing in the drum. You know.
Drum brakes are they look simple, but they're pretty the technology behind them is pretty unique.
I've seen a lot of guys use freaking compression unions instead of doing a flared union and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not allowed in our shop. You do that, no.
You're done. Let's see. Merced had 4 evap core approvals within 2 weeks. Tech's been having a lot of fun this season. Yeah, this is probably the most I've seen with evaporators. Holy shit. Man, we've been putting cases in vehicles left and right. It is weird.
Cases of what?
HVAC, yeah, HVAC boxes.
The whole box?
Yeah.
Why? Because you can't repair them or something?
Some of them they don't come separate. Nissan doesn't sell them separate.
The whole damn unit?
Especially if it's extended warranty, which that's really the only way we do them is through extended warranty.
I'll be honest with you. A lot of these Chryslers and a lot of these Fords, if you ever had to go that far to change an evap core or heater core, they should just sell the whole freaking box, whole enchilada, all the blend motors on it, everything. Because those motors fail so frequently, at least up here I see them fail, on a lot of Fords and a lot of Chryslers. And there's a few of them you can't freaking get to without actually renewing.
Dude, I've done some evaporators, and I'm like, with the dual modes, so it has one blend door going into the other because they swivel on each other. I'm like, man, I hope this shit fucking works when I get done.
It's like every time I do a evap core, unless it was already been done before, like
send you a link, search,
or if I always suggest, hey, while I'm at it, throw a heater core in it.
That does make sense.
Because up here, there's a big. I mean, if you got a heater core that's getting a little restricted, a little plugged up, you may never know in Texas. But here in Michigan, when it drops down to a -5, you're gonna know.
Yeah. And
it would really suck to end of July, put a whatever $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 into your Dodge Caravan, Town and Country, whatever, for an evap core, all to find out come November, December, January. Oh shit, your heater core's really restricted, and we even tried to back flush it. This is about as good as we can get it. When for another maybe what's a heater core cost? Another $70. We throw a heater core in at the same time we throw the evap core in, no extra labor. I tell customers on older cars, I said, if you don't do what I'm telling you is my suggestion, I kind of roundabout way tell them you're not being very smart. To save $80.
That's what I say. I highly recommend. I highly recommend.
Tell them you got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I'm going to use an OE part. So it's going to be like original. Your heat will work great. You shouldn't have any leaks this winter or the next winter or the winter after. And you shouldn't have a lack of heat because of restricted heater core. And, let's do them both. I'm already tearing your shit all apart to change your evap core. Let's put a heater core in.
Yeah. Miss Carol, that is awesome. De-escalate is so important. In the event of an issue, hope it never happens. Do everything you can to avoid it, but things can happen. That is so true. What's up, y'all? I'm just having some tequila and editing tomorrow's vid and sweating. Just finished a Tiguan. How do you say that?
Tiguan.
That's a Hyundai, right? Water pump and axle. It sucked.
That's a freaking BW.
Is it a VW?
Yeah.
When I come back. I tell them it's in the streets in New York. Yeah, cut your way out there. Our oldest guys are the drunkest. That's awesome, Jamie. Let me see. Then, what the beans are they doing at the Shop Cat? For real? Hey, Shop Cat, V-dubs are enough to drive anyone to drink. Working on new modern European cars makes me appreciate driving my 87 Ford every day. 2015 X5 was a fun one. Wouldn't want to do that. I haven't enjoyed a V-dub adventure in a while. I hope you're being sarcastic, Dad's Garage. I bet that was a learning experience. Yeah. Speaking of V-dub, today, what happened, Antonio? Worked as an independent in a farm town for years. I've seen some stuff. Oh, I bet you have. Works like a charm. If brakes don't work, it won't come back ever. Ha 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 ha. Cock out butt. I've seen compression fittings on brake lines. Eesh.
What's wrong with compression fittings?
Not on a car, bro. The hell? See, oh, we're dealing with pressures, high pressures, safety.
What does the brake system run at?
I don't know. It depends how much force you're putting with your freaking
Okay,
legs.
max. Is there a rating? I guess you could say.
I mean, I don't know what the PSI turns to, but I mean, you could get almost 100 bar.
What are you talking about?
And brake pressure.
Brake pressure?
Yeah,
Like line pressure going?
going to the. Let me see.
The fuck is a
Right.
Pascal?
It's probably
14. Okay.
1400.
yeah. I was gonna say around 1,500 psi.
I mean, you stomp
But
on
then
that
you
brake.
gotta-
Yeah, you're
you gotta
going up.
remember that's per square inch.
Yep.
So the size of your caliper pistons, multiply that. You wouldn't want your finger in there when somebody's hitting the brake. You'd probably cut your finger off.
We're talking what about 4,500 psi at the caliper?
Probably more than that.
Because if you get if your master cylinder, let's say it's an inch and your caliper is 3 inches, you got 3 times 3. Yeah. Anyway, I wouldn't even want it at 1,400 psi either, though.
Yeah, because those compression fittings are really only rated for like 150 at the most.
I think they're rated a little higher than 150, but
I think working pressure is like 150.
What the hell?
I've
Because
seen
we
them
use
work,
those on pneumatic lines a lot.
Yeah. I've seen them work without failure on drum brake lines, where somebody used a compression union to fix a section of line and then run a new line from that out. But and it seems to have always worked, but it's not something we do. I've never done it.
That's crazy. They only drink off hours like me. I just probably wouldn't send our oldest to talk to customers. We're unions, so they're very whiny and entitled and grumpy. We got Sergio on. We can't get power control boards from Grayson for our bus's AC system until September. Oh wow, they on back order or what? Everything is a learning experience. Every job needing a diagnosis and all the processes on multiple cars just to make methodical approach to every system fault, whether electrical or mechanical, and go. Almost got hit today working on a semi. Oh shit,
Nice.
dude! I saw a video where this tanker, there was a, I think he was changing out a tire or something on a truck, and this tanker sideswiped the repair vehicle and the 18-wheeler, and shit got ugly.
I don't know why that was just reminded me. I was trolling some mechanics on Instagram, and he's like, next time it's -30 outside, you thank a roadside mechanic. I'm like, yeah, I'll remember that next time it's -30 in San Diego.
2012.
If it's -30 in San Diego,
Diego, something else is wrong.
yeah, that's a fucking end of days, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I'll be like this.
Yeah.
I feel
They're
terrible
reminded
quoting
here.
these $2,800 evap cores on these Tahoes. Like, I want to believe they're not that common, but the dealer literally has both in stock. I've seen.
Yeah, but a lot of that is labor, isn't it? Because if you got to tear apart
Yeah.
the dash, it's just all labor at that point.
I've seen, like I said, a lot of evap cores. I've seen evap cores pop lately.
Labor is going to be a lot of it on evap cores, but if it's new enough, a lot of it could end up, well, not on Nissan so much, but depending on the size of the vehicle, a lot of it could be the fact it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 YF in it too.
Yeah,
that's going to add up too.
But I on some of these, I don't even want to say the vehicle, but you look at the fucking the lines going into the expansion valve. You look at those wrong, and you'll pop the evaporator. And it's not good.
I have to tell you, Sergio, you didn't get your ratchet.
No, I didn't. I forgot.
Oh, I guess what? I came home one night and I'm like, oh, who did somebody send me?
He sent it to himself.
No.
It returned?
No. It came back to me.
Oh, really?
All right.
Huh.
I
was hoping it just didn't get lost in the mail. I'm like, what the hell?
It came back. It said no such address. Returned to sender.
Really?
You got lucky. You dodged a bullet in there.
Service sent it back to me. I don't even remember what the fuck the address was, but I do have it ready to go again. I'm gonna have my mom drop it off Monday.
No, I sent you the right address. That's
You
my
got me
address.
the right address. I went and re-looked it up, but the address that was on it, my mom must have fucked it all up. So
Oh, wrote it wrong.
Well, blame it on mom. Blame it on mom. Yeah.
Really, you know, it is awful.
I wasn't gonna say I wasn't gonna say anything because I'm sure it's free, so I'm not
I
gonna
mentioned
complain.
it to Turner the other night. I'm like, you know, Sergio ain't never gonna get his ratchet right now because it just came back to me, and I was actually excited. I'm like, what'd somebody send me? And I realized that it's the ratchet I'm sending you.
Oh, that's funny.
No worries.
Go out on
It's
road
not a
calls
big
in the
deal.
truck with no tools, and I barely look.
Still
I'm
made me
just like,
happy to
tow
see
it.
it.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all would be doing those.
I mean,
roadside
I
calls
know
that-
they're a little slow there in Michigan, but I didn't think they were that slow.
Ugh.
They're actually not that slow here. I mail. People say they are. I mail stuff.
I know that Flint water, makes people a little slow.
Maybe
The Flint water.
they might be slow if you're mailing out of a real small town up north. I really don't know, but like I mailed something to How to Automotive down in he's in
AZ.
Arizona, right?
Yeah.
And I think he got it 4 days later. And I just use U.S. Postal Service standard mail. Maybe
Sometimes they surprise me. 'Cause
I mailed
I'll mail
Turner
stuff
something
out
too.
to y'all in.
I mailed stuff to Turner too, and he got it reasonable time.
All the way in Pakistan?
In
Yep.
Packy.
Yeah, Pakistan.
Came all the way to Pakistan.
Stable has a clicking blend door, change the actuator, and still clicks.
So,
Might
so
be
did you
different.
get a lightsaber there,
Maybe.
Sergio, while you were down there in Disneyland?
No.
Where's a clicking
Wow.
blender?
So,
Who's got a clicking blender?
That reminds me of like my old Mustang. I used to click all the time, and then I took it in for something else to the dealership, I think for warranty repair. I told them like, hey, dude, it's also doing this, but it's not that big of a deal. They're like, oh, I couldn't get it to replicate. I'm like, oh, really? Because every time I turn the air on, it fucking clicks, but you guys couldn't get it to do it, right?
it happens though. It
Who has
happens.
a-
I know it happens,
Who has a
but like
constant
it's
clicking,
like,
though?
dude, like
It
literally
happens all the time.
No, but
But
who?
it's like every time I do it, it does it. But the second I tell you guys it's doing it, it doesn't do it. Like,
But who's the one that said they put a new motor in and it's still clicking?
Shannon.
I wonder what kind of car it is.
I
Can you-
actually never got it fixed, so I don't really give
Can
a
you
shit.
move? Can you move the blend door by hand when the motor's out?
In my Silverado, man, that thing's been clicking for years.
Yeah,
I
I
turn
had
the
that.
key on, click, 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 click.
I got a
click, click.
customer with a freaking. I got a customer with a. I think it's a Ford Edge. I don't think it's a Explorer. I'm pretty sure it's an Edge. And I get in this car. It's been doing this for years. I don't know how this guy stands it. And you'll get all of a sudden you'll get click, 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 and then it stops. And then the other one, I think it's a blend door. Not the first one's a blend door, and I think the second one's a recirculation door motor. Then all of a sudden that one will kick in and go clack, 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 clack. And if you're driving the car on, they will trade on and off every once in a great while. I'm like,
Hey, what about
me fucking nuts?
what about the older Titans and Armadas?
A stubby.
You ever experienced those?
Yeah, if it was my car, I'd unplug the damn things if I wasn't going to fix them.
But some on the older Armadas and Titans, it wasn't the blend doors on some of them. It was a heater control valve.
Oh, this was on a Mustang. My Frontier had never had any issue.
I wouldn't even check for the blend doors anymore. I'd go straight to the heater hose, pop the little cap off of the control valve, and then I'd look at the you know how the shaft comes out and then it has that spiral gear that goes up. Well, that spiral gear would ride up the shaft, and I would just look at it. Oh, yep, it's that. Like, fuck. Those were fun because the heater hose goes all the way in the back of the damn intake, the back of the engine, or I mean the back of the motor. So, guy at the bottom with the Mac Tools flag is #1 storyteller. He has a lot of stories. Cockaport, man, he has some stories, bro. That's what happens when you've been in the game for 50 years.
He's been around since Henry Ford first came out with the Model T.
Yeah, he was diagnosing horse and buggies. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was a young man when I was carving the first wheel out of stone.
I actually still know how to ride and drive a horse and buggy if you need me to.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with horses.
No, I remember when Dave first started, he was a young man. Well, I carved the first wheel, and we made the first wheel roll down the hill.
My grandparents had a 180-acre farm.
Oh, so you're talking about actual
yeah, my grandpa even had some workhorses out there. They weren't really workhorses; they were pets. But
San Juan.
I was gonna make a joke, but we're public, so I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know.
Make the joke, just do it. Get it over with.
I did too, Shannon. Dormer Products, stranding motors, frustrating technicians since 1918.
Well, that's what I was wondering. If Shannon bought a freaking Napa or a Dorman, a lot of your Napa box stuff is rebranded or it's relabeled.
Rear axle and rear diff. That sounds fun. Bottom line, they're the only game in town, sadly. Ew. 3,000 PSI. Holy. That's a lot. It's a lot.
I would try a different brand of blind motor. I go with the Ford probably don't sell it anymore for an 08 or whatever year she said. Or he said, I mean.
So M, are you saying that if the Dorman product does not create movement, then it's okay? Is that what you're saying? Sounds like what you're saying. Our shops have no AC and it's been near 100. How the hell is it getting that hot up there?
Where?
In Canada.
Oh, it gets hot up
anything above like what 19C is hot for a Canadian.
What up, Juan?
No,
I wouldn't imagine it getting over 80
it's
degrees.
Been in the 40s up here. It's been in the 40s.
They get pretty warm. They get pretty warm in the area where Turner lives. They get pretty warm in the lower Windsor and Ontario.
Actually, in the summertime, Canada gets extremely hot because it's actually because the axis that the Earth rotates on, we're actually closer to the sun than the equator is for 3 to 5 hours of the day during the peak of summer.
Yes,
damn hot.
Napa Solutions is dormant.
We're not even close to the peak of summer. August is a torture for us.
But then on the other hand, when wintertime, we're the farthest away from the sun.
I can't tell you what the peak of summer is for Michigan. It's supposed to be July. Say basically roughly from now, or say the 15th to like the 1st of August. But you never know. August could be a torture compared to July. June sometimes can blow away July.
May and June this year were fucking bad.
Yeah, this year the heat hit us earlier than normal.
Yes. Holy crap.
Because usually it doesn't start getting hot till like end of July, beginning of August, and then
It's all these
this year
EV
it started
vehicles,
in
man,
June.
pushing out
We-
these emissions, man. It's EV vehicles making
we start seeing the heat like late June, early July, but you know, we were hitting 100-degree. We're hitting record 100-degree weather in fucking early June, and we're like, what the hell is going on? This is unheard of. But yeah, like Turner said, it's the fucking EVs polluting everything.
Yeah, it's those EVs, man. All the diesel generators we have to run, all the mining equipment. And I'm telling you, it's making it worse. That's why Elon's working on a rotary engine. He is.
Is he really?
He's working on a rotary engine that's going to burn methane.
Who?
Elon.
Think about the force to stop 5,000 down, hurling along 100 mile an hour, and then slowing it down with those little pads. It's a lot of force. Absolutely. All right, Miss Carol. Yeah, a little better here now. Now y'all got to be up at 6. What is that? What do you mean you got to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning? People wake up that early?
Yeah, regular tradesmen wake up before that. You auto mechanics are too lazy to wake up that early.
Well, see, the trick is to wake up when it's dark.
6 a.m. I'm taking my piss of glory and going back to sleep until 9:30.
Hell, what time do you go in, Dave?
No, I usually get up about 8 and I go in at 10. And I work until either anywhere from 5 to 7:30, or in other cases like tonight, 10:30, quarter to 11.
Are you the only one at the shop when that happens?
Yeah, I love it.
Dude,
See,
that's when I can work my most peaceful. Yeah, I always hear, you can't be the only one at the shop, man. I don't get bugged.
I can see it from like a safety perspective.
My owner don't like it for a safety perspective, so he got me life lock. Help! I'm falling and I can't get up.
I mean, honestly, from a safety perspective, it kind of makes sense, because if something like
true, Kaka, but
well, see, this time of year, you wake up when the sun starts coming up, and when it hits noon, you go home, you have a nap, sit in the swimming pool, you wait for the sun to start coming down, then you go back to work. So you get your 16 hours in the day, but you get a nap in the middle. So you miss.
Y'all don't even want to know what time I wake up on the weekends, or like on.
You said like
Sunday.
1 o'clock.
Sunday?
Yeah,
Sunday?
2 o'clock
Me?
sometimes.
No, I can't
Sunday,
wake up.
Probably 1 o'clock for me on Sunday.
Hell yeah, dude, that's my catch-up sleep, because I only sleep 3 to 4 hours a day.
Wow.
So on Sundays, it's catch-up time. And then
I wake
Monday,
up early, I sleep in the afternoon, and stay up late.
damn. The AC parts aren't technically back order. They made them specifically for Edmonton Transit, so they won't be able to make more until. Okay. Gotcha. Meow meow. What? Meow meow.
Well, my cat was on the screen.
What are you talking about? TBSS? I need electric power tools, but they're so freaking expensive. I specifically need it. Dude, go air. I'm telling you, go air, Turbo. Go air. It's gonna be cheaper. Man. You ain't got to deal with the batteries.
You're in a shop that's got a good air source. Air all the way.
Go air, man.
Yep.
It's just like,
I mean, if you're in a shop, I wish we could use air, because
you'd have to have hundreds of feet of air hose.
Yeah. Well, like actually, all I really want is an air hammer.
I could.
Like, if I had an air hammer, I'd be happy.
Get an electric air
Everybody
hammer.
talks about these electric impacts.
Spend $6,000, get the little compact portable VMAC, and that thing delivers 200 psi continuously, and it weighs about 40 pounds, and you carry that bastard around, but it's going to cost you about $6-8 grand. But you can do it. You can do it, Sergio. You can run jackhammers with that little son of a bitch.
09 Sable on the blend doors for Shannon.
There you go. Just tell your boss you want a VMAC compressor in your van and 600 feet of 3/8 hose.
Same as a Edge. Where did he get it? Hey, Fluff, no, I do not. I don't even know where the hell that is, bro. At local parts store, Dorman brand. Gross. Please don't say it. What are you talking about, TBSS? I'm lost, bro. Horse and buggy never throw a damn emissions code. Yeah, they do. Yeah, every time they fart.
Gas. Yeah, right.
You gotta come up here to Michigan and go to Frankenmuth, man. They shit all over the place. They're Mackinac Island.
Dude.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because that is it. Mackinac Island. They don't allow cars.
The only gas powered vehicles on Mackinac Island are
Is
emergency
the
Napa
ambulance,
Solutions is dormant.
right?
Napa sucks. on that.
ambulances,
Napa.
and I think the cops have
Napa.
some four wheelers.
Holiday
Right.
weather 30 is nasty.
There might be an officer with a motorcycle on the ride. But
I'm guessing you're saying that's like by El Paso or something like that, Supra? Dormant equals 50%. Comeback 50% of the time, 100%. Damn. It's probably owned.
thought
Is
that
it really
was-
that bad?
Gotcha, Shannon.
I had a doorman rep come in my shop and try to tell me that, oh, our quality is this, our quality is that. I'm like, the quality sucks. So much of your shit fails within a 3-month period or a week period, or it doesn't work on day one, or doesn't fit right, or this or that. Well, we're the OE supplier for a lot of stuff. I said, give me an example. We're the OE supplier for I said, can I come up with something? Is anything on a Honda? Are you always supplier for anything Honda? I'm like, yeah, the purge valves, the vent valves, all that. I said, okay. I said, how long are you gonna be hanging out here? I said, I'm just gonna talk to the guys up front for a while, blah blah. I'll be here for a half hour. I called my local AutoZone. I looked it up on a computer. They had it in stock. Send me a purge valve for this year, freaking CRV. I had like a 2016 Honda CRV at the shop. Didn't need a purge valve. They sent it to me. When I took out of the box, it said Dormont. It says made in China. The one on the car from Honda says made in Japan.
Japan.
So I showed the Dorman guy, and he's like, oh, I got some conflicting information here then. I'm like, yeah, you're full of shit. China is not Japan. The one on the car says made in Japan. This one has made in China on it. So don't tell me you're the OE supplier.
And in Japan, they sound like they're constipated. So you want to buy a car? And in
What the
China, they just sound like they want to sell you Chinese food. So why you order now? You order now. Buy rice. No, rice not free.
No substitution.
Shopcat. When I went to Lincoln Tech, there were three class schedules. There was a 7 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I believe was 7:30. There's a reason why I chose the middle, the 2 o'clock one, because I wasn't gonna wake up at 6:30 in the morning.
Lazy.
And then I didn't want to go to school at nighttime because I'm in college. I want to party, right? So, yeah. I've just even in high school.
Your priorities are all fucked up, man. You need a role model.
A what?
Yeah, right.
Your priorities are all fucked up, man. You need a role model. You didn't want to wake up early, but you didn't want to go in late because you're in college. You want to party. You weren't there. You really weren't there to learn much. You just didn't want
I learned a little bit. I learned enough.
I'm fucking with you.
And then what? Oh, in high school, when I had my off periods, I set them in the morning so that I could wake up at 10 o'clock and be at school by 10:30, 11. So just never been a morning person. Ever.
Me neither, but I still get up.
And my mom, she would come like, wake up, and then she'd fucking come pour water on my face. No, stop. On the subject of annoying noises, how about old cars that would do a chime or beep noise when the airbag light was burnt out? Oh, I know nothing about that. What the fuck? They had airbags on them older cars?
Oh, yeah.
What? Man, I used to stay late by myself to like, that was me today. And then the security guard came around. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm not even working. I'm talking on stream. But it's like, oh yeah, you should do Twitch and you should do this. And I'm like, bro, okay, I'm trying to get back to my stream. Let me go. We aren't ever alone because there are other people around, even if we're the only tech on duty. On Saturdays after 7:30, I'm alone until damn.
I know why you have a bad schedule like you have.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
You've been a video game nerd since you're like 12, haven't you?
Because
no.
I can get up early and I can. I'm a night person, but I don't I'll still wake
So,
up at like 7
I have
o'clock.
a couple friends. I have a couple friends that are like that, man. They just no matter what, because they're gamers, man, and they stay up.
dude,
Yeah,
I'm really,
night
I'm not a
gamers.
gamer though. I'm not a
they're
gamer.
gamers, and they stay up. It's like, dude, your gaming is screwing your life up.
Yeah.
You've already
I
gone
mean-
through 3 jobs because you can't get to work because you're
When-
gaming until 3:30 in the morning.
When Halo 3 was big, which was when I was teenage years. That time, yes, I was really into it. But my parents always like, you know, be in bed at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever. But I was really, unless it was the summer, then we'd go fucking 24, 48 hours of just being on Halo 3. But that was summertime. And then, but I don't know. I've just never been able to wake up early. Ever. And
Man, you're a horrible Mexican.
I know.
Yes, yes, the
I know,
times in the noons.
Right,
Yes,
No,
the
Mexicans wake up before the roosters, bro.
That's why he's not. That's
They
why
wake the roosters up.
That's why he's not in the concrete business.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh, but hey, dude, tell me we're going to the river the next morning. I'm up. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm excited.
Yeah, he's a white boy. River? No,
At heart, 64 970 from Lao. I don't know if you've seen this before. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta work tomorrow night at like 9 or 10. But
Yes,
until I'm
Super.
done.
We've had a long discussion about that parasitic draw tester. When I whooped out when me and Dave were talking about the what's it called? PP draw.
Yeah.
When you draw your PP.
The what?
You leave your pee where it is, okay? You leave that where it is.
Horse and Buggy has emissions, but no code. They run better after emitting. Ooh. It's
Horse
more.
and Buggies had emissions.
Oh, okay. Fluffy over here trying to sneak a photo. Yeah, I posted it on my snap. Had slave cylinder on Ford truck, fell twice and was dormant. But it had motion, it had movement. That's why it failed. Did you party a lot in college? I got it out of my system. That's all I'm gonna say. In college, I got the partying out of my system.
Yeah,
I hate working.
You probably had an experience like me. Got drunk downtown, caused a riot,
No.
got arrested, got put on a transit bus with just
No,
their underwear. And
Because we were, I was only 19, 20 years old in college. So, yeah, pool parties. The pool parties at the apartments were.
he's a white boy. Pool parties and apartments.
Yeah, the last 3 or 4 months of college were.
You always knew you'd be sitting around the pool having a good old time, and all of a sudden you hear Fluffy come running. Cannonball!
Say, meanwhile, all his Mexican friends, they were out cooking food in holes in the ground and letting off fireworks.
Doing concrete.
Yeah, doing
concrete. Dude, I don't know, man. That shit was fun though.
Hey, we're having a family reunion today. So what are we building?
Let's just say I don't regret those times. But.
I really want to know where the Mexicans learned how to fucking do concrete and drywall so fucking good.
It's just in the DNA, bro.
Dude, I mean, I'm telling
It's
you,
like I remember once I was at one of the supply houses, and like there was a couple other guys there from other companies, and we were all just bullshitting about stuff. And he's like, "Oh, I gotta redo some drywall," and he talking to the guy, the counter guy, and he's like, "You know how to do drywall?" And he's like, "Am I brown?"
I'm
But
telling
yeah,
you,
dude,
they're building some new homes around. Like they're adding on to my there's another subdivision like building in and connecting to my subdivision. And I went down. I was like taking a walk with my dogs, and I was with my daughter. I said, "Let me I want to go see this. What's going on here?" And like how big the house is going to be and what. And also, one guy's like, "You want to look? Go look. Go look." I'm watching these freaking guys are. I mean, dude, they're fucking just like flying through the drywall in this house, and it looked like I was like, when you guys are done, you're not even gonna have to sand hardly anything. They were doing such clean sweeps with the freaking mud, it wasn't even fucking funny.
Well,
And I asked them, I said, "You come down and fix my stuff?" So they came and they looked. I want some shit done. I know how to drywall, but I ain't got no fucking time. And they told me
You don't know how to drywall like a Mexican.
not like them. I can drywall. My shit will be good, but it takes me a lot longer.
And the other
I've
thing,
seen
they're
some
always
videos of them
freaking happy.
drywalling.
They're always
Holy
happy. You're like,
shit.
I told you know what they tell me? The fucking big crack across the top of my ceiling. That happened after a tornado came through my neighborhood. I got 2 spots, one upstairs and one on the main floor. And they told me they'd fix it, do this, do that. And I said, and I want the ceiling, repainted and prime or whatever. And he just said everything. You know, he fucking says for 2 rooms, my kitchen area, which say 15 by 15 at least. And then the 1 bedroom, it's not that big. It's probably 12 by 14. He told me to fix everything wrong up in the ceiling, fix all that, prime paint white, cut in, whole 9 yards. Guess what he said? Fix 2 rooms like that. Told me $285. Said, I buy material though.
Huh?
And I'm like, dude, you come do that, I'll give you $500. He looked at me. I come do it. Like, yeah, I'll supply material. $500.
What did he do? 30 minutes? It took him 30 minutes or what?
No, he's going to be doing it this weekend. Actually,
Oh,
he's probably going to show up Sunday, tomorrow or Sunday.
hate working first thing. If you wake up feeling shitty, that's what you're working with. Oh yeah, working later, dude. I get the Monday blues so bad, like, cause I sleep so late Sunday. I sleep into the afternoon, right? So then I don't end up going to sleep till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Then to wake up at 8, and I'm just like, oh fuck this.
Well, that's your own fault.
I know. I do it every Monday. So Mondays for me is you're not getting any fucking production.
You know what we do? You know what we do this fucking Sunday morning?
What?
We fucking blow his phone up.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
no, yeah.
We'll give you till 11 o'clock a.m.
Blocked. You know who does that shit? DLC. He'll be blowing me up. Come on, let's get on Call of Duty. Come on. I'm like, the fuck? Dude, it's only 12. It's only noon. What are you doing calling me? What? Why are you asleep? Man, 'cause I'm tired, bro. Tired. Sundays are my chill day, my relaxed day. Why do old 1930s, 40s V8 sound so weird? Definitely.
because the valves are upside down.
Wait, what?
That's why they sound funny. The valves are upside down. They're in the
And you know what,
they're in the
too?
engine block, not in the cylinder head.
Their fucking
Why they sound funny.
tailpipes are like that.
Those are what they call flatheads, right?
Their
The engine was
tailpipes were
upside
like
down.
that fucking
I didn't know
wide
that.
too.
And the timing, and the only way you can make them run good was to have the timing off.
That's crazy. If you're
That's why
referring
they
to
sound
flatheads, the valves on the block is way quieter. Okay, nice. How many times have you bought a tool you didn't want to but had to?
A few times.
Every time I go into a tool store,
Yeah.
Like there's been several times actually. Like I'm trying to do my research on this fucking inner tie rod tool, which I want to ask y'all.
What about the Mayhew inner tie rod tool?
should I answer it?
Yeah.
Everybody call that number.
Hello?
Why is my Amazon still showing? Okay.
That was weird.
Showed Prime Day. I was like, wait, no, that's not right.
You know what
Yeah, how's
Mayhew
that?
talk about? Inner tie rod tool by Mayhew. That's got a bunch of different inserts you can put in it.
No, we've tried that,
You got the
and it slips.
Yeah, but you have one where you can change the different inserts for it.
Yeah, the little crow's feet.
No,
Which one then?
it's one big round piece. I think it's made by Mayhew. Let me look.
Oh, it's like orange,
Yeah, but there's different
blue.
interior
yeah.
inserts you can put in it.
Kind of looks like this. Kind of. It looks like, you know. No.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Have
But
y'all
there's
experienced with this one?
There's different inserts in it.
This one's kind of like a stud remover on the inside. because it has a little roller, the little rollers.
Yeah, but
inside.
there's one made by Mayhew.
So is that just to move the nut?
I believe there's
Sure.
one made by Mayhew where you can take the snap ring out and you can put different. There's like 4 different size inserts you can put into it.
I know which one you're talking about. I wasn't sure about that.
Usually
one.
got a big old orange boot over there.
That motherfucker's like $200.
It would probably be $450 off the Macro truck.
True.
I always want to call this number back. They called and then hung up instantly, and it's
they
somewhere
always
somewhere
do that.
overseas.
Talking about that one, right?
That kit. I have the original one. I do not have.
So what's the purpose of it?
It works kind of like a stud removal tool. I have the original where it's got the orange insert or reddish colored insert, but then they came up with new ones for different size tie rods.
Is that
Take the
plastic?
snap ring out. Dude, it works. You'd be amazed it works. It's lifetime warranty too. At least if you buy it from, I know the guys at my shop bought it from a Mac dealer. He warranties it anytime anything goes wrong with any of the inserts.
Yeah, so that's a tool I'm looking for. But I might just get that single one because it has the range that we need. It's like we don't know exactly what it is. It's like a 37.5 or a 38.
If only they made tools
It's
that you
fucking
could measure
weird.
the exact.
You don't have
With
one
the
that
stuff
slides over it and then you take a ratchet on it and it's got like a gear that.
No, we haven't experienced with that one yet.
I have that one too. I don't know if I've used it much, but
If only they made measuring tools. Who
Yes,
knows?
they do, but it's finding what it is we can't find the size for it, the correct size. That's the problem because all these
And Nissan
kits,
doesn't
they're-
have a thing that says.
Fuck, I don't know. And we've asked if there's a special tool. Nobody fucking knows. And so, like,
don't
we
you have
talked
a
about
parts department? Do you have any in stock? Inner tie rods in stock?
uh
Why don't you go to the parts department and ask them that you see one for a minute, figure out what size it is?
that's what I'm saying. We kind of already know the size, but the size that the kits offer, it's either too small or too big.
Make one. Most of those kits just use those little inserts, put it on a piece of steel,
I guarantee that Mayhew tool.
slap
I
it in there.
guarantee the Mayhew tool will work on it.
Just
I
make
don't
one.
doubt it. I
Just
do not
make an
doubt it.
insert. Be creative.
Because let me see.
I know you got a grinder there.
Yeah, 1 7/16 is too small, and then the 1.5 is too big. 38.4 was too big.
1 in 7.
So it's a 23.
Yeah.
A 23? A 23 is smaller than the 33.
Just
I was
joking.
like, what?
It's probably a metric.
Wait,
and like I said, you'll
an
have to
inch
make-
and 7/16 is too small, and an inch and a half is too big.
Yeah.
God, that would be a.
So it'll slip. It slips on. So 1 in 7/16 won't fit over.
Just
and
get a
then
fucking, just put a vice grip on it, and
we
fucking
that's-
just,
they've been using pipe wrenches, bro.
or yeah, a pipe wrench.
You can access it that easy?
If you turn the steering wheel all the way out to get that tie rod out, yeah.
Oh, I just fucking used a damn pair of Nipex water pump pliers on the sun.
Yeah, right.
Break it loose, spin it off. I don't know if you
Well,
lock
for
it in or
$40, for $40, and the fucking Mack truck sells it for like 200. Like, bro,
What's that?
it looks like the same shit. That one I showed you,
Yeah,
the single one with the roller.
According to
I
what
think I'm
I
just
find,
gonna
you
start
need
a
a
tool
35 millimeter.
35 is too small.
35 is too small?
Yeah.
Wow. So then 35 is too small. Then it would be. Have you tried
34?
1 to 13 30-seconds?
Do they
Yeah,
have
that's
that?
an oddball size.
Yeah, they have a 1 in 13 30-seconds. Well, they have it in a wrench, but you'd probably have to make it yourself
Mm.
if you want. Like just take the insert, copy the pattern onto a piece of steel, get someone at the shop that's good with the grinder, cut your own insert, and make your own insert for it. I've done that many times. Make my own tools and all. Like,
It's just
sometimes you just have to
aggravating.
do it.
It's
Then you
aggravating that
patent-
it's not a common size. You know what I mean?
And then you patent that size and you sell it to Mac.
Right? Those gosh darn Mexicans. The first time I saw it running flat-headed 49 Ford, had to flip the steel tailpipe to show myself it was running. What? Oh, feel the tailpipe. It was so quiet. Best beer to drink after a big job. I don't know. I don't
Water.
drink beer. I do.
Water.
And then these fucking tie rod ends. Let me see. Like the flats on them are so small. Let's see. Nissan Altima. No. And it's a hex tie rod. So it doesn't have just two notches, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How the hell do you guys not have like the information to say, oh, it's a this size bolt?
Because I'm just gonna shut up.
Because Nissan hates you.
I'm not gonna.
It's like that
That's my answer.
that Dave Chappelle sketch. It's because fuck them. That's why.
No, I didn't say that, sir. I did not.
You said 1 7/16 was too big?
Too
Too
small.
small.
And
Too
1.5
small?
was too big.
You need a 21 and 25 30-seconds.
Yeah, because all these kits they only go up to 1 7/16, and then they go to 38.4, 40 millimeter, 42, 32,
And then 1.5.
3. Like they really got crap selection, really. Like very limited.
Yeah. So that's the dilemma. Everybody's just been coming up with different ways of doing it. Best beer to drink after a job? I'll say just a strawberry flirtini or something. I don't know.
Flirty.
Cold one. There you go. Muscles A&W is a bit. Oh, A&W, yes. What up, folks? Paul P up in the building. How's it going, Paul? Appreciate you stopping by. Wasn't there an old school weird one and some 30-second size wrench that was pretty common in machinery? I don't know. Man. And I can't even, if I pull up the OEM diagram, y'all can't see the way the tie rod actually looks.
You didn't take a picture of it?
Fucking outline. I probably could one of these days.
According to Lyle, the Nissan, they make one. It's what they call an obsolete at factory, and it's 1
Obsolete at
31/64. 1 31/64 of an inch, and it's a 46600 inner tie rod tool.
Wait, a 466
00.
Let me a picture of it.
from Lyle?
Yeah. It's obsolete at factory. That's what they call it. Obsolete at factory.
What the hell does that even mean?
46600 inner tie rod tool.
They don't even sell it.
Like how's that for horrible, eh?
Look, this is my opinion. There, I said it. Y'all didn't hear me, but I said it.
He said, fuck Nissan.
I did not say that. I did not say that. In 15, 30 seconds, 15 is 62 millimeters.
You know what? It's because it's a Japanese company, so it's your fault that it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Why is it my fault?
Doesn't
I'm just
matter
gonna
why.
buy that one. I'm just gonna buy that one and test it out. I think my apprentice has one. I haven't even got one yet. I haven't even got the recall yet, but I guess, like I said, the next person to do one, I'll have that tool on hand and see if it works. If not, then we're fucked. Pipe wrench it is.
That Mayhew tool, I'm telling you, we got a guy in our shop uses the shit out of it.
If the Amazon works, then I'll probably purchase the Mayhew one. Because we're trying to see what's gonna work best, to make it faster and quicker.
So it's a recall?
Yeah, it's a recall.
And you have to take this off. A tie rod nut off.
Inner tie rod end.
And they don't have a tool for it.
No.
How do they install it at the factory?
They probably don't.
A robot does it.
It's installed at the factory that makes the rack and pinion, not where they actually built the car. So I wonder who's producing the rack and pinion for them.
Okay, Supra has.
That might not even be a Nissan rack and pinion. It could be a Denso. It could be very many brands of rack and pinion.
This is what's happening, and this is why it's a recall. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is one that Supra had when he was at Nissan. See the tie rod right there? Snapped. Snapped.
So you have to replace that and the part that comes out of the power steering thing?
Rack, yes. See?
They don't have an instruction on how to do it?
Replacing their tie rod.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But
no, literally.
Get cutting torch, cut here, cut there, weld this to that, pull on it really hard.
Yeah, basically. 105 30 seconds is 37.30. I told y'all it was a weird size. But all right, guys, it's midnight. I'm gonna cut it off right here. That way we don't end up backstage for too long. So
like
y'all have
up early anyway.
Well, I want to at least get this engine swapped over tomorrow. So yeah, y'all have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Might do some gaming tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. It just depends how I'm feeling, or if I go to family members tomorrow. But yeah, y'all have yourselves a good weekend, and we'll holla at y'all Tuesday if anything. Maybe. Turner, really? Is anybody gonna remind me? Fluff, do the outro. Fluff,
outro.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been doing one. I've been remembering mine.
All right, y'all have yourselves a good night.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still